Let's go over how to add content to the soulgrace.org site. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and the only people who have access to add content on the site are the administrator as well as super users. So I'm going to log in, and over on the right I will see my super user menu, which just means I have more access than regular authenticated users, and that access is to add different types of content to the website, and that can be anything from a podcast to a blog entry, adding something to the calendar through event, creating a forum topic, adding images to the image gallery or to a group area, adding a new ministry. Some common ones, if I wanted to add something to a ministry area that I lead, would be something like a story, which is a short post, perhaps a video that I might want to upload to a ministry area, something like a blog entry, or I could even create a form in that area. So let's go ahead and go into the ministries area, and we'll show an example of how to post something publicly or to post it within that particular ministry. So when I go to the ministry area, I can see who actually leads that particular area, and if I lead the area, then that means that's an area where I can add any of that type of content to, other than a ministry, which would be creating a new area within an area. So I'm going to go down the list, and I find at the bottom here that I actually have a group that I manage. So I'm going to go into that area, and I see that there's some introductory text, but I don't have any content in this ministry area yet. So I'm going to go ahead and just create some content, and I've got a YouTube video I want to embed in this area, so I'm going to click on video, and I'm going to give the video a title. And then this is the body of the post, and I got, as a super user, I have a variety of things I can do, from insert images to bulleting, changing the font. But one thing I want to do to embed the video core is I'm going to actually click on source. And so that allows me to paste in the embed code from the YouTube video I want to add. Now, if you've got just plain text, you can leave this alone, but if you want to change it to HTML, which I do for this embed code, and actually change input format to full HTML. And here's the key point. When I post this video, by default it's publicly available, but I want to just post this to the ministry area, so I'm actually going to check that box and then uncheck public. The next one's notifications. By default, when I post something to a ministry area, it's going to send a notification to anybody who's signed up for that area. And I might want to check do not send if I'm testing, or perhaps if I'm modifying an existing content that everyone's already get notice of. So since I'm just testing here, I'm going to check that. I could attach a file if I want. I could browse to that file. This is another important area. The system will assign an alias or a direct link to the content I add. If I want to specify my own, I would click the automatic alias link, and then I would type in whatever I wanted to. So for this video, it could be information desk video. I could also add instead of embedding it above, I could add a direct link to the video. And then at the bottom, I can either preview it before I post, or I can save it directly. So I'm going to go back through, which is a good habit, and look at my post here. I've got a title, I've got the body, I want it to be HTML. I've picked my audience, decided I don't want notifications to go out each time I submit this. I'm going to let the system pick an alias for the file, and I should be all set. So I'm going to save this post. And based on the settings that I've picked, what should happen is that the video should get its own page, which it does, and it shows that the video will show up in the group, the James Gang. So if I looked at this from the audience's perspective, I'd click on Ministries, and then I'd find the ministry I want to go to. And when I do, if all worked well, I should see the video posted in the ministry area. And there it is.